Hello and welcome. In this video we will be making low carb mac and cheese. This is another meal prep I had to do for a week, and I decided last minute I was going to have mac and cheese. First thing you want to do is put some water in a pot and salt it and get it going. So turn it on and leave it to do its thing. And then you go ahead and clean your cauliflower if it needs to be cleaned, and then break it up into pieces. I decided to speed this part up because no one wants to sit here for like 10 minutes watching me cut up a whole head of cauliflower. While I was cutting up the cauliflower, as you can see, I had my phone in my shirt because I didn't have a pocket in my pants, and I was listening to music as I was cooking. Listening to music while you cook makes the time go faster. Usually I have a speaker with me, but my brother was in the living room and I didn't want to bother him with my music, so I just put in my ears. I had 3 bags of cauliflower already, and I bought a head of cauliflower in addition to it because I realized the bags I had weren't going to be enough. Now you want to boil your cauliflower before anything else. If you don't start with boiling your cauliflower, if you go straight to baking it with a sauce, it will end up watery and you won't like it. It will just be cauliflower in a pool of water, which is kind of yucky. It happened to me the first time I made this recipe. Alright, so I get my groceries from Amazon Fresh. So this is bacon. I cut it up with a pair of scissors and I put it in the air fryer just to crisp it up before I put it in my mac and cheese. In the other pot, I had my ground sausage browning, and I forgot to add the garlic, so I put it last minute. Alright, now it's time to make the sauce. In the pan I have some butter, and then after the butter melted, I put in my cream cheese. As the video goes along, you'll see where I ended up putting the whole thing of cream cheese in there because I was going for a certain texture and consistency in my sauce. So I ended up just adding things. I didn't have a specific recipe I was going by. I had a general recipe, but I just kept adding stuff to my heart's content. So most of the things I added, you'll see the names. I used cayenne pepper, that's regular cream cheese. I used the butter, unsalted butter from Amazon. I like my food spicy, so I put a lot of cayenne in there. And then I put in, I think, onion powder, garlic powder, and pink Himalayan salt, along with some chicken powder in there, just to give it a good flavor, and red pepper flakes. I ended up using 3 different cheeses. I used sharp cheddar, a 4-cheese Mexican blend, and mozzarella. in the sauce, and then I added heavy cream, but the consistency, like I said, wasn't what I was looking for, so I kept adding water to it. As soon as I got the sauce to the consistency I wanted, I added the browned Italian sausage along with the bacon and mixed it up. And then I put in then I put in the cauliflower and mixed it all up. Now I'm working on the topping. I put in all the cheeses I put in the mac and cheese. I'm using the 4-cheese blend, mild cheddar, and mozzarella. To get it crunchy, I used pork rinds, a bag of pork rinds, and I like this brand because it's easy to crush. When you're eating it, it doesn't cut up inside your mouth. So if you can find the Hers brand of pork rinds, I say go for it. It's really great with sour cream and or guacamole and salsa. It's a very good replacement for tortilla chips. I used plain pork rinds, the original, because it doesn't really have a flavor to it. It's just plain. So whatever flavorings you add to it, it takes on. The pan I had was too full, so I ended up making a separate casserole dish, which I ended up giving to my aunt. One thing I ended up putting in my topping was I used shavings of Parmesan, and I think that really gave it a nice sweet taste. Not too sweet, but it had this sweet note after. I sprinkled on some green onion on the top of the mac and cheese before I sprinkled the toppings. And then I put it in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. I also sprinkled on some parsley flakes just to give it a pop of color. After 30 minutes in the oven, this is what it looked like. I let it cool down before cutting into it, and it tasted fantastic. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!